Hey guys, so I feel like we haven't done a product roundup video in a while. Today I'm sharing the products from my collection that they're going to give your waves and curls longevity, help them to last over a longer period of time, all that good stuff. I hope you'll find this video helpful. If you do, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and let's get into it. We're going to start out with something that is sort of both old and new because I got it a long time ago, but it's only been recently that I fell in love with this and realized how good this product actually is. So this is the AG Hair Care Recoil Curl Activator, and I would classify this probably as a cream. It's more similar to that than another type of styler. It's very unique in the like almost slightly foamy texture that it has, but it's, like I said, more of a cream than anything. It does have an odd smell. I always preface this product by saying that. Some people say they don't experience that. I don't know if there's certain batches where the smell is stronger, but it just smells like cheap hand soap or like chemicals or something. I'm not quite sure what exactly it is. It's just odd. But anyways, this definitely works best when you do warm it up between your hands quite a bit and kind of get it activated. It is a curl activator, so it does activate your curls, and I definitely feel like when I use this, I almost get like more ringlets in like even the underneath parts of my hair, which is obviously really great. And I just feel like for the fact that it's not like a gel or a stronghold mousse or something, it definitely keeps your curls in place for an extended period of time, and like I said, activates your curls more. I know people think of gels and mousses when you're thinking of stylers that last a long time, but I feel like this cream, or whatever you would call it, is an exception. It definitely does that for me. And like I said, not only does it make your waves or curls last, but it really kind of curls and scrunches them up and gives you really good shrinkage, I guess would be the right word for it. So definitely recommend checking this one out if you haven't. I know I've said in the past I wasn't the biggest fan of it when I tried it once or twice, but guys, when I gave it more of a shot, I kind of fell in love with it. So it's definitely one of the ones that I grab for quite a bit lately when I style my hair. Okay, let's talk about one that honestly is not my personal favorite product, but I can't deny that it has really good hold. So that is a mousse from the brand Cake. This is the Curl Whip mousse. You guys know I've done a video where I compared this to the Not Your Mother's one, and that one also has really great longevity. But this, I feel like, is a little bit more dense, and it gives you like really, really good hold. It gives you really good curl clumps if that's something you like. I will say the only thing about this for me, and the reason it's not my favorite product out there, is honestly, it does make my hair feel a little bit more producty than I would prefer. It leaves kind of like a sticky residue on my hands more than other products when I'm applying it, and then I just feel like, not that you should be touching your hair a lot, and I try not to, but if I do, I feel like I get more of a sticky residue than usual, so that's the only thing with this. Like I said, if you don't really mind about that product-y kind of layer on your hair, it doesn't look bad or anything. It leaves your hair looking really nice. It's just if you're touching your hair a lot and when you're applying it and everything, it's a little bit more product-y. But like I said, some people don't mind that, and if you just want really good longevity and clumps and hold, and you want a good affordable mousse, I would say check this one out because I do think it is a good product. Okay, let's actually get into some gels now because I feel like gels are like what people think of when they think of long-lasting hair. And I'm gonna talk about a newer one. I just hauled this. I have been trying some new products out lately. This is from Aussie. It is their Instant Freeze Sculpting Gel. So I've heard a lot of people talk about this, so I decided to go pick it up. It's very affordable. Aussie is an affordable brand, which is great. And this is definitely a stronghold gel. It does give you that feeling when you apply it in your hair that's almost a little bit like frozen. Like, I don't really know exactly how to describe it, but if you've used a product like that, you probably know like that freeze kind of feeling in your hair where it almost feels a little bit stiff at first. But definitely, like, once I scrunch my hair out with my t-shirt or diffuse, or just as I go about my day and my hair is drying, that definitely diminishes. But it still gives a cast. Like, you still get that cast on your hair that you can scrunch out with an oil afterwards, so you'll have nice shiny clumped waves. But like that freeze feeling doesn't stay the whole time, but it's definitely there when you're applying the product. So keep that in mind if you really don't like a super stronghold gel. But if you are looking for something very stronghold and you want something affordable, this is probably my number one gel recommendation for that specific scenario. Like if you want something affordable, you want something super strong hold that's going to make your waves and curls last, then this is one that I would definitely check out. And I haven't used it a ton. I know it's newer to me, but I feel like I can just already tell like it's going to do what you want if that's what you're looking for. Very excited that I was able to talk about that in this video. But so then going a little bit more on the high-end side of things when it comes to pricing and brands, the other gel that you guys know is like my favorite gel of all time at this point is the Curlsmith Hydro Style Flexi Jelly. This is also just really, really great for hold and longevity, and it is my most reached for gel in my collection. I just absolutely love it. It's perfect. I mean, I've talked about this in so many videos, so I'm not going to go in depth here, but if you want to check out my other wavy curly hair videos, I talk about this in so many of them. I have a whole entire playlist of all my wavy curly videos. If you guys want to check that out, it's always pretty much always linked in the cards of my videos, and then you can also just go to my channel and look at my playlist section if you want to find that, and I have all of my hair videos on there if you want to see my thoughts on other products or just more in-depth reviews and things like that. But again, literally my favorite gel. It's just perfection. And then let's talk about something that, again, you wouldn't really think of this to be like a stronghold product or something that's going to give your hair a lot of longevity. But the reason I want to mention this is because I feel like it helps in conjunction with other stronghold products to kind of give your hair that extra like texture and grit that it needs to stay in place longer. So this is the Rizos Curls Beach Waves Texturizing Salt Spray. I've talked about this as well in a lot of recent videos. I talked about it in my hair routine. I can't stop using this. I love applying it after all of my products, just spraying this throughout my hair, and I feel like it gives me just that little bit of extra texture that adds volume to my hair, but it doesn't leave my hair feeling sticky or like too gritty, but just gives that little bit of extra grit that makes your hair have a little bit more hold and last a little bit longer. So I just wanted to quickly mention this because I do feel like it helps in conjunction with other products, but obviously if you use this on its own, it's not going to give you long lasting waves because it's a texturizing salt spray, but I just thought I would mention it because I do feel like it helps. Also, you guys, before I get into these last few products, I wanted to say that you do always have the option of taking like a good stronghold hairspray and just spraying your hair down really well. If you're somebody that you feel like your hair just falls out of its wave and you want it to last for like an entire day, like you're going out in the humidity or whatever, style your hair like normal on your wash day, maybe add in a texturizing spray and then go over with a good stronghold hairspray. I have here the Bedhead one. This is extra strong hold. I hauled this one in that recent video and I think it's a really great product. I would totally do that if I had an issue with my waves falling out very quickly. If you want your waves to last through a long day, just spray it down really good with a good hairspray. Sorry guys, if my throat sounds a little kind of croaky. I'm drinking a lot of coffee today, and that never helps with having a clear throat, but you know, we are a little bit addicted over here. So like I said, just a couple more products. Another affordable gel is this Hairitage Maximum Hold Styling Gel. I've talked about this in the past as well, and this is definitely a stronger hold gel if you want something that's going to keep your hair in place. It is a little bit of a different texture. This is what it looks like. It's almost like a jelly, and looks like a dark color, but it definitely doesn't stay that color. Like once you rub it into your hands, it kind of starts getting more clear and it doesn't leave anything weird on your hair. It blends in really nicely, but it is a little bit of an odd texture that I just like to warn people about because it looks like a jelly and then it has this dark color to it when you look at it in the tub. But I do think it is a really good option for a stronger hold styling gel. It's not as intense as the Aussie one, but it's still going to give you a little bit more of a stronger hold than like the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk or the Umberto Giannini Curl Jelly. Those are kind of like medium hold gels, and I would say this is a stronger hold gel, but it's not, like I said, it's not as intense as the Aussie one. So if you want something strong but not overly intense, check this one out because I do really, really love the Hairitage brand, and it's just a good brand in general to check out. It's not one that I personally grab for a ton because, like I said, if I want that like level of hold, basically, I pretty much always go to my Curlsmith Hydro Style Flexi Jelly because I just really, really love it, but it is more on the pricey side, so that's why I wanted to give you guys some affordable options. Last two products here, we have the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Mousse. I just wanted to quickly mention this. I don't think it's as intense as some of the other products I talked about, but I do feel like it gives your hair longevity. I know so many people love this, and I've talked about it in a million trillion videos, so I'm not gonna go in depth about this. I just think it's a good, stronger hold mousse. It's not overly intense. It's not like the cake one. It's my personal favorite mousse though, and I do feel like it gives my waves pretty good longevity, so that's why I wanted to mention it. It's definitely, like I said, it's my favorite mousse, so I have to mention it. And then lastly, again, another product that you wouldn't really think of talking about in this type of category because it is like a leave-in detangler situation, but this is the Kinky Curly Not Today, and this is definitely something that also has a little bit more of a unique texture. It's almost a little bit like, I wouldn't say foamy, but it's not just like a regular cream. It's got something else in there that adds like kind of like this curl activating factor to your hair. I would almost classify this as a curl activator. So I think this is really, really great to pair with like a gel or something in place of a curl cream if you want that little bit of extra boost. I know I talked about a few products in here that are more to pair with other products, but I wanted to include everything that I feel like helps with longevity. Not that none of the other products in my collection have good longevity, because they definitely do. Like, I definitely have other things I could have talked about, but I didn't want this video to be overly excessive. I wanted to pick out the products that stand out the most to me in that area, and I still wanted to have a variety of different stylers, so not just like all gels or something. So yeah, hopefully this video was helpful for you guys and you enjoyed it. Like I said, give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you haven't. Let me know what other hair videos you want to see from me and just videos in general, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.